Rod Stewart can look back on a successful career that began in the 60s. In 1962, the Brit began working as a street musician, singing and playing the harmonica. A year later, Rod joined the band The Dimensions. In 1964, the then 19-year-old recorded his first single called Good Morning Little Schoolgirl. However, this song wasn't very successful. His big breakthrough as a solo artist came with his album Every Picture Tells a Story, which wasn't released until 1971. This was followed only a year later by the successful follow-up album Never a Dull Moment. While Rod Stewart's first two albums were mainly successful in Great Britain and America, he landed his biggest hit worldwide in 1975. With the song Sailing, he stayed on the West German charts for 17 weeks. In 1994, the singer was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Many years later, the Brit still hadn't had enough of the big stage. In 2015, he was involved in the song Every Day with A$AP Rocky, which had worldwide success. In 1999, Rod was diagnosed with cancer, but since 2000, he is considered cured. However, in 2019, the musician announced that in 2016 he was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Since falling ill, the rock legend has been working closely with the City of Hope Foundation, which is committed to cancer research. In 2016, Rod Stewart was even knighted by Prince William. He congratulated me on my long career, and I said how happy this made me. I just wish my mum and dad had been here to see it. During his career, the musician released 31 studio albums. The last of them, entitled Blood Red Roses, was released in 2018. He went on tour with big stars like Stevie Nicks, Santana, and Cyndi Lauper. The rock star went full throttle not only in his career but also in family planning. The musician has 8 children from 5 different women. He shares 2 of them with his current wife, Penny Lancaster. The couple has been happily married since 2007. Rod Stewart still makes music today and is very successful with it.
The singer of the Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger, became an absolute world superstar. Even in his old age, the Brit still rocks every stage he's on and can now look back on an impressive career. His private life was also very turbulent. Not only was he married to some beautiful women, he is also a father of several children. Here, we'll show you Mick Jagger's family. The Rolling Stones frontman had a relationship with the singer Marsha Hunt. The two had a daughter together. Carice Jagger was born in 1970, but before that, Mick Jagger rushed into his next relationship. Bianca Perez Mora Macias became the rock star's first wife. The two were married from 1971 to 1978 and are still considered one of the iconic couples of the 70s. Bianca Jagger, like her ex-husband, is a real legend. She is said to have appeared on a white horse in the Studio 54 nightclub for her birthday in 1977. Years later, however, she made it clear to the Financial Times that the horse was already there and that she simply sat on it. Either way, this photo remains legendary. The love between Mick and Bianca Jagger was finally crowned in 1971 with the birth of Jade Jagger. Today, she works as a model and designer, among other things. Unfortunately, Jade's parents' marriage did not have a happy ending, but the next beauty didn't have to wait long. Supermodel Jerry Hall became the new woman in the rock star's life in the late 1970s. 4 children followed, and they got married in 1990. In 1987, their first daughter, Elizabeth Jagger, was born. Elizabeth followed in her mother's footsteps. She began her modeling career at the age of 14 and has appeared in campaigns for Burberry, Gap, and Lancome, among others. In 1985, the first boy in the Jagger clan saw the light of day, James Jagger. He also followed his parents into show business. James was a longtime member of the punk band Turbogeist and then landed a leading role in the series Vinyl. One of the most famous faces in the Jagger family is probably Georgia May. She was born in 1992 and resembles both of her parents. Georgia is quite a successful model and a welcome guest on the world's catwalks for labels like Balmain, Vivienne Westwood, or Versace. The youngest son of Jerry Hall and Mick Jagger is Gabriel Jagger. He was born in 1997 and largely holds back from the public eye. In 1999, the model and the rock star were divorced, and Mick Jagger got together with Luciana Jimenez Murad. In that same year, their son, Lucas Maurice Jagger, was born. Melanie Hamrick has been with the Rolling Stones legend since 2014. They also have a son, Devereaux Octavian Basil Jagger, who was born in 2016.